gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. Ooh, don't mind my ashy elbows. If you watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and I appreciate all that too. So I know I've been gone, and yeah, that just is what it is, y'all. I don't know, like every time I got ready to record, I just wasn't in the mood, and I didn't want to tell a story time, and I wasn't in the mood, and then I couldn't really tell the story time how I want to tell the story time. Okay, so that's just that on that. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm about to film a story time because I feel like I'm in the mood, and I like how my hair came out. Yeah, my puffs are sisters, not twins. Never twins over here. Sisters. Everything is sisters, okay? Eyebrows, sisters, never twins. Okay, y'all, so this story time, I talked about it briefly at the end of a story time I did a while ago. I can't remember which one, so I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell the full story of this, okay? So I don't know what I'm titling this, but y'all should see the title. Basically, y'all, I got too loaded and I passed out at the park. Okay, so let me tell y'all how this happened. And if y'all see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I have to really dig in my memory bank and remember this story. And I recently talked to the boy in this story time, and it just brought it all back together. Okay, so we gonna call this boy I didn't even think of a name. We're gonna call him Reggie. Okay, so one day I was skipping school because I just skipped school a lot, high school, because I hated school because the girlies always wanted to fight me at school. So I would just be skipping school and just wandering around, because y'all know I'm a wanderer. So I'm just walking around Pittsburgh by myself. At this time I had an iPod, so I'm just listening to music, walking around. So I get to where like my high school was. I don't know why I was back over by where my high school was. Oh, because at this certain time, like, y'all, all the like older dudes would be up at the school or at the store by our school. So I was going over there to see if I could see some of the dudes outside because I had a crush on some of them. So I was just like, let me go walk over there by that store and see if I see some people. So I walk over there. Nobody's really out. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I start walking towards back to my house, and as I'm walking, this boy like walked past me hella fast, and I was like, ooh, damn, he fine. But y'all, I thought I said it like under my breath, but I guess I must have said it louder than I thought I said, or he just has supersonic hearing, because I swear I said it like under my breath, like, ooh, damn, he fine. You feel me? So so after I said that, I'm not thinking nothing of it. He's still walking, I'm still walking, but like I said, he walked past me, so now he in front of me. He came from behind me, because I'm just walking hella slow. I'm not like walking. He was walking. So like a few seconds later, he just stopped walking. So I stopped, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, why he stopped walking? So I stopped walking. He turned around, he was like, oh, you think I'm fine? And I was like, what? Like, what happened? I'm like, what? He was like, I heard what you said. And I was like, you know how you just be like, what you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He was like, I heard you. You said, damn, he hella fine. I was like, no, I didn't. He was like, yes, you did. I heard you. And I was like, okay. And he was like, so you think I'm fine? You think I'm cute? And I was like, yeah, right, or whatever. Like, don't do too much. You feel me? Like, don't do too much. Like, damn. And for one, why would you put me on blast like that? Like, I mean, I know we're not in front of people, but still, like, damn. So yeah, he was like, so what's your name? And I'm like, oh, my name's Shayla. Who are you? What's your name? He was like, oh, I'm Reggie. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you trying to smoke? And I was like, I mean, y'all know back then, y'all, I did not turn down blowing down the house. So in my head, I'm like, hell yeah, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. And I was just like, I don't even know you like that. He was like, you can get to know me. And I was just like, I don't know though, like I don't be just smoking with random people. He was like, it's okay, you gonna be fine, I ain't gonna put nothing in it. And I'm just like, didn't nobody say you was. I'm just saying, like, I just don't be blowing down the house with random people I don't know. He was like, girl, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So in my mind, I'm thinking like we about to go to the park or something, or downtown to the marina, and, you know, blow down the house, because that's where, you know, us teenagers used to go to blow down the house, you know, skip a school, or, you know, just regular. So he was like, yeah, just follow me. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, so where we going though? Like, where the spot at? He was like, oh, we about to go to my house. And I'm like, your house? Your house? I'm like, I don't know you like that to be going to your house. Like, no, sir, I don't think so. He was like, man, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Like, just come with me to my house, because I don't got my tree on me. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I just left school. So he was going to independent studies, and they got out early. I think they got out like 12, 1-ish. And that was the time I was walking around. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, we finna just go to his house. He finna grab the tree skis and stuff, and then we're gonna walk somewhere or meet up somewhere and blow down the house. That's all I'm thinking. Okay. So we get to walk in, we get to mingling. You know, I'm asking him like, so how old are you? I think he was like a year or two older than me. He was like, why you not at school? Like, I know you don't go to Riverside. That was the continuation school name. I was like, cause I ain't never seen you up there. Like, what you doing? Like, what school you go to? And I was like, oh, I go to Pitt High. He was like, y'all ain't out of school yet. Like, what you doing walking around? I'm like, I ain't go to school today. Like, why is you all in my business, sir? He was like, oh, okay. Like, you just be skipping school. And I was like, sometimes, like, I just don't be feeling like going. Like, is it an issue, sir? Like, what's going on? Like, you all in Shayla mix, and you don't need to be doing that. I wonder why I am or am not at school. So whatever, we make small talk, y'all. We get to his house. He lived in downtown Pittsburgh. Now, mind you, I lived what they want to call it central Pittsburgh. Like, from walking from my house to his house, I'm gonna say it was like a 20-minute walk, something like that. 20-minute walk. So it's not far from each other, but you know what I mean, it's close enough, but not far, not too far. So we finally get to his house, and I'm like, I'm in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna just wait outside. He finna go grab his stuff, and then he gonna come back out. So we get to the front door, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for you right here. Like, hurry up. He like, nah, come inside. And I'm like, come inside? I'm like, I thought we was just coming to grab the tree skis, and then we was gonna head on our way. He was like, nah, come inside. We gonna blow down the house in my backyard. And I'm like, I don't know you like that to be just, you feel me, like coming in your house, coming in your backyard. I'm like, where is your people at? Like, he like, they cool, they not here right now, but my people cool, they not gonna be tripping. I'm just like, okay. I'm like, he like, man, come on, I'm not finna do nothing to you. We just about to blow down the house. We can kick it for a little bit, or you can go home and I'll walk you home. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go in his house, y'all. Nice ass house. It was so nice in there, really decorated. It was so cute in there. He was like, come with me to my room real quick so I can grab my stuff. So I go with him in his room. He had a nice room or whatever. He grabbed his stuff. He like, all right, we're gonna go in the backyard. We go in the backyard. We back there. We chilling. He roll up. We blow down the house. We get like super lit. We hang out. I think we went back in his house, and we was just chilling in his room for a little bit. I don't think he, you feel me, we watched some TV or whatever. That was that. I needed to get back home, because at this particular time, like, my mama was on my ass about me coming home after school to do my homework, because I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't going to school. I was doing my homework. She didn't know that, but she had an idea. But you feel me? So I needed to skedaddle back to the house, because my mama got off and was at home like 3:34. I needed to be home 3:34 because I got out of school at 3. You feel me? I needed to be home. So I'm like, all right, you know, we should, you know, hang out again. Like, y'all, he was super cool, super nice, super polite. He didn't try no weird stuff or nothing like that. So I was like, okay, you cool. I can hang out with you. In the days I'm skipping school or something, I can come over here. We can blow down the house. We can chill. Cool. So, y'all, we did that a couple of times. We used to just link up, blow down the house, chill at his house, watch TV. So one particular day I went over there, and y'all, all his people was there. And when I came to the door, I mean, I didn't like knock or like try to open the door, but I was standing at the door and he was like, oh, come in. So I was just like, you sure? Like, he was like, yeah. So I walk in, and I noticed like, as soon as I walked in, there was a girl like standing in the walkway, or, you know, like when you enter this house, it was like the living room, like right there. So when I walked in, I'm like, knock, knock. I'm like, Reggie. And the girl was like, who is that? Who there? And I'm like, it's Shayla. I'm here for Reggie. He said I could come in. He was like, oh yeah, he told us he was coming. So when I seen her, I was like, oh my God, let's name her Kelsey. I was just like, oh my God, Kelsey. And she was like, Shayla. I was like, what you doing here? And she was like, I live here. And I was like, mind you, I knew this girl from school. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I live here. And I was like, Reggie, your brother? Like, Reggie is your brother? She's like, yeah, that's my older brother. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know you had an older brother. Like, damn, that's crazy. She was like, yeah, you go out with my brother? And I was like, no, we just friends. Like, we just cool people. Like, we just be chilling. We just be blowing down the house. Nothing more, nothing less. We ain't even tried nothing like that with each other or anything like that. So she was like, oh, okay. I didn't, when he said a girl named Shayla was coming over, I didn't think it was you. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. He was like, yeah, he told us one of his friends was coming over. Her name's Shayla. So I go in, and like, he stayed with, they didn't stay with their parents. He stayed with his auntie. So the sister and him stayed with their auntie. So she in the kitchen, the sister walked into the kitchen. She was like, hey auntie, this Shayla, this Reggie friend, I know her, we go to school together. And I was like, hi, nice to meet you. She was like, hi, how you doing? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She was like, girl, why you not in school? And I was like, you know, I'm out of school already. Not like I graduated out of school. I was just like, I'm out of school already. But then I was thinking, like, why is Kelsey there? Because we both went to Pitt High. Like, why she out of school? Don't be asking me why is they out of school? So whatever. So Reggie come down, because they had an upstairs downstairs house. He finally come down, and he like, all right, auntie, we finna go in the backyard. So we go in the backyard, and he like, you ready to blow down the house? I'm like, yeah. So we was matching. I had my own stuff, he had his own stuff. His sister blew down the house too, but you know, she was younger. She was like a year or two younger. She was like a year or two younger than me. No. Yeah, she was like a year younger than me. So we get back there. He rolling up. At this time, y'all, I don't think I knew how to roll up. So I just gave him the stuff. He rolled it up. Y'all, he rolled like 4 of them things. Now, y'all, we get to blowing down the house, and we killed we killed all 4 of them back to back. When I tell y'all, I was on cloud 60,000. Like, y'all, I felt like I was motherfucking floating. So I'm just like, damn, I'm hella thirsty. He was like, all right, let's go in the house. So we go in the house, and he like, what you want to drink? I'm like, water, juice, I don't care. I just need something to drink immediately. Like, I need something to drink now, right now. Like, I don't care what it is. Whatever you can get to me the quickest, that's what I need. I'm thirsty right now. Hold on. Yeah, so he like, all right. He give me some juice, and he grabbed like hella snacks. He grabbed a bunch of snacks, like chips, fruit snacks, crackers, cookies, just hella shit. He was like, all right, auntie, because his auntie was in the kitchen. I think she was making like dinner or something. I don't know, but she was still in the kitchen when we came back. And she was like, y'all was back there getting high. And I'm like, she was like, y'all smell like hella weed. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God. He was like, yeah, auntie, you mad you didn't get to join the session? She was like, boy, don't nobody want to be smoking with y'all young asses. He was like, yeah, okay, auntie. So we go up to his room, me, him, and his sister. We go up to his room, y'all. We high as hell with the munchies, y'all. I'm just like, I'm waiting for us to get to this room and him to put down them snacks, because I'm about to go to fuck in on these fucking snacks, because I am so lit. We get in his room. He was like, oh, what you want to watch? And I was like, it don't matter. And y'all, why he put on like animal documentary or something on like Animal Planet? And people who watch shit like that, we can vibe, because that's my type of shit. Like, I like a bunch of other different shit, but that right there, if you can sit and watch that shit, like, we can vibe. Like, seriously, because I can sit and watch animal documentaries like all fucking day. And then when you lit, it just make it like even better to watch. Like, I'll be hella into that shit. Like, if the, like, just say like a cheetah chasing down the prey, I'll be like, oh shit, like, run giraffe, that cheetah about to get your ass. Like, oh my god. So yeah, y'all know. Well, maybe I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, he put that on. We watching that. I'm tearing down these snacks. He like, damn, you hungry? I said, nigga, duh, we just killed four blunts back to back. Hell yeah, I'm lit. Like, I'm on cloud 100,000 right now. Like, I'm so lit, y'all. My eyes was so red, so low. Like, I just felt like we was just in slow motion. Like, you feel me? So anyways, we in there, we watching this stuff. We all chopping it up. We laughing. That, you know, time go past. He was like, damn, I'm still hungry. So he went down to the kitchen and he made us all sandwiches. He came back up with them sandwiches, y'all. We killed the fuck out of them. I feel like I swallowed that goddamn sandwich. How hungry I was. Like, I really gobbled down that goddamn sandwich. Because he just kept saying like, damn, like, you hella hungry. And I was just like, nigga, like, duh, like, the fuck, I got the munchies on 1,000. Like, the fuck, shut your ass up, because you gobbling down your fucking sandwich too, my nigga. So yeah, y'all, that had happened. So I get so, like, at first I was just like sitting up on his bed, y'all. I get so lit, like, I just lay out on his bed and I like doze off. Like, I'm knocked the fuck out. So randomly I'm waking up because I'm feeling like touchy-feely on me. So I'm like, I know this nigga not trying to get his feels on. So I'm just like, you know, like, laying there like, what the hell? So he whispered in my ear. He was like, take your pants off. And I was like, what? He was like, take your pants off. And I'm like, no. Mind y'all, his sister's still in the damn room. So I'm just like, no, like, your sister is in the room. He was like, man, his sister was sitting on the floor. So we was on his bed and she was sitting on the floor. And I'm just like, no, like, your sister in the room, but like, we're whispering. I'm like, no, like, negative, like, that's not what we're doing. Mind you, I go to school with her. I know her, but I don't know her. I don't know if she messy. Like, I don't need her going back saying any fucking thing to nobody at school. Like, I don't know her like that. Like, I know her, but I don't know her. He was like, man, she ain't tripping, she ain't saying nothing, she hella high, she watching the TV, she ain't even paying attention to us. I'm just like, no, like, absolutely not. I'm just like, no. So y'all, he started like kissing on my little neck and shit, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm like, okay, like, I'm contemplating it right now, because I'm like, okay, it's really kind of good, you know, you touchy, feely, kissing all on my neck and shit. So y'all know how dudes always be trying to, like, back then would try to, like, how you grab they thing. So, like, he grabbed my hand and put it in his pants. And y'all, why was it shrimp? I was like, I mean, y'all, I know we was in high school, but still, I was just like, oh, baby, no. Oh no, like, oh no. So I snatched my hand back hella fast. I'm just like, now you doing too much. Like, I'm trying to play it off like, you doing too much, like, we not about to do all of that. Like, chill out. Like, So y'all, he kept trying to proceed to like hunch on me and shit. I was just like, no, like, I'm cool. So I started speaking loud. I was like, hey, you know what, it's about time for me to get ready to go. It's getting close to that time. I gotta be back to the house because I'm on fake punishment. My mom is not playing. I need to be home around the same time she get home, or she gonna be calling my phone. And my mom is the type of mom, she will come look for me. She will come look for me. She will come looking for me. She will go door to door, friend to friend, house to house, looking for me. I promise y'all, my mama did not play. Like, if she could not find me, she was coming to look for me. So I'm just like, I gotta go. He was like, man, all right, you playing. I was like, ain't nobody playing. Like, any other time, like, me and you was kicking it and hanging out, you never tried nothing with me, but you want to try something with your sister in the room? Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, nah, I'm cool, I'm good. Like, I'm cool. Like, it ain't never been that serious. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna walk you halfway to your house. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get up, I say bye to the sister. I probably use the bathroom or something, because I always gotta use the bathroom. And I'm like, girl, I'll see you at school, or I'll see you around school. So we walking, he rolling up again. I'm like, damn, I'm still super lit. He like, you tapping out? And cause like when he started rolling up, he seen how I looked. Like, damn, you know, he like, damn. He's like, oh, you tapping out? You tapping out? I'm like, nah, cause I mean, I ain't tapping out. Like, I gotta be extreme. Like, nigga, I'm down there passing out, you feel me, before I tap out. Like, I'm gonna just fall out before I tap out. So I'm like, nah, nigga, like, the fuck? What I look like tapping out? Roll that shit up. So he rolling it up. He like, yeah, all right. We get to blowing down the house again. We get like, I don't want to say like halfway. We walk for like 5-10 minutes more after me and him blow down the house, because we had stopped at the store. He had went and got him something at the store. Yeah, and then after we blew down the house, and then we kept walking. So we was getting close to my friend's house, aka Trader. We was getting close to her house. So I was just like, all right, like, you can stop right here. My friend lived close by. I'm finna go over there and walk to her house and see what's up with her before I go home. And he was like, all right, you sure you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So he like, all right, I'm gonna see you next time. He walk off. I continue walking. Y'all, mind y'all, it was so hot this day. I mean, y'all, it had to been like 100 degrees this day. I mean, it was baking, roasting outside. It was so hot. I mean, so goddamn hot. Like, hella hot. Now, mind y'all, I don't know why I didn't get me nothing at the store when he got him something at the store, because I did have money. I don't know why I didn't give me nothing to drink. But as I'm getting close to Trader House, I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty as fuck. I'm like, my legs is getting weak. I feel like I cannot walk anymore. Like, I just felt like I was gonna collapse and never get back up. Like, y'all, I started walking slower and slower and slower. Like, everything was in slow motion. I mean, y'all, I felt like it was just like the craziest feeling when you're just super loaded and you're hot and you're dehydrated. It's just a mania ass feeling. So across the street from Trader House, it was like this trail, but it's like a trail park where you can do like exercises, sit down. It's like benches and like some areas it's like a playground, but it's like a trail though. It went like all through, like from like downtown Pittsburgh all the way to my neighborhood and then some more. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go sit at this bench at this little park, and I'm gonna text Trader and I'm gonna tell her to meet me at this park and bring me something to drink, because I don't think I can make it to her house. Like, I was already walking on the trail, because you can either walk on the sidewalk or walk the trail. It's like, you know, but I liked it to walk through the trail because it was trees, it was shade. So yeah, so y'all, I get to a bench, I sit down, I'm just like, all right. So y'all, I started texting Trader, and the next thing I know, I woke up. I'm looking at my phone. So let's just say it was like 3 o'clock when I got to this bench. When I woke up, it was like 4 something. So I had been passed out on this bench for like an hour. So when I looked at my phone, I'm like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? Like, this crazy. I'm like all disoriented. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I really just passed out on this bench. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just checking myself, making sure I still got my money, and you know, I got everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck, y'all? It just felt like so unreal. So I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? Where Trader at? Like, why the fuck this bitch just leave me at the park? Because I'm thinking I sent the text. I'm thinking Trader knows I'm at this park and that she should be at this park with me, or she should have been waking me up and I should be at her house right now. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, whoa, like I know this bitch didn't just leave me at the park. So I call her. I'm like, girl, where is you at? Like, I texted you like an hour ago and told you I was at the park to bring me some water. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I've been passed out on this bench for like an hour and 15-30 minutes. Like, what? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I texted you and told you to meet me at the park across the street from your house. I needed some water. Like, bitch, I texted you and said 911. I'm about to fucking die out here. I need you. Come rescue me. She's like, Shayla, I never got no text message from you. Check your phone. Y'all, I go to our text message, never hit send. Never hit send. Never hit send. So let me just describe how I got to the, like, how I was on the bench. So once I got to the bench, y'all, I laid the fuck down. I was under the shade. It was like a slight breeze coming through. That shit was feeling so good. So when I got to the bench, I just laid down on the fucking bench, y'all. And I know y'all probably like, that's nasty. I was just so lit, y'all. Like, I don't know if you've ever been so lit or just so, I don't know, where you felt like you couldn't even sit down, like you needed to lay down. Like, I felt like I needed to lay down. Like, sitting up or sitting down just wasn't enough. Like, I needed to lay down. So as soon as I got to that bench, y'all, I laid down. So as I'm like texting, I guess I just nodded off or something. So I'm like, damn, you right, I never hit send. She was like, yeah, like, what the hell? She was like, is you good? I'm like, girl, no, I just was asleep on a bench for like an hour and 30 minutes. Now, mind y'all, Pittsburgh not dangerous, but it do be a lot of like homeless people and like crackheads walking around through the park and shit in that area right there. Shit, and you know, I don't, not to be on no, you know, I ain't racist or nothing, but it be a lot of, you know, creepy Mexican guys in that area. So somebody could have came and snatched my ass up or did something to me or robbed me, took my phone, iPod, money, all my shit I had on me. So I was just like, yeah, no, girl, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. She was like, all right, I'm about to come over there and give you some water. I'm like, okay, cool. So she come out, she gave me a water bottle. I drank that. I'm like, all right, girl. She was like, you want to come to my house? I'm like, nah, I got to get home. She was like, you sure you don't want to wait a little bit? My mom gonna be home in like an hour. I'm like, no, I gotta get home before that, because as I was checking my phone, I had already seen, I had a couple of missed calls from my mom. I was not calling her back at all, because as soon as she would have been screaming on that goddamn phone like, where's you at? It's already like 4 something, where's you at? So I'm like, nah, I'm just going to continue on my walk. Like, I felt fine a little bit after that. So yeah, I walk with her back to her house. I'm like, yeah, girl, I feel like I'm cool. So I continue on my way, y'all, and I was not cool. I really should have just stayed at her house and waited for her mom to give me a ride home. Now, why would she come park right next to me? Anyway, so yeah, I continue walking, y'all, and like, I'm dragging my feet. Like, every step I take, I feel like I'm gonna fall out. Like, my legs feel weak. I feel weak. I just felt terrible. So I get close to my house and there's a store in our neighborhood. So I go to the store and I get me a I remember I got me a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. I got me a what do you call them, a Sunny D, the squirt ones with the squirt top. I got me a Sunny D, and then I got me some y'all, do y'all remember the sour Starburst? If y'all don't remember the sour Starbursts, y'all missed out. Them sour Starbursts was smacking. Like, they was hella good. Like, I was addicted to them sour Starbursts. So I got me them sour Starbursts, and I continue my way on to my house. So I get to my house, and when I tell y'all, you could tell I was lit. You could tell I was just, my eyes was like I could barely see. Like, I don't even know how I really made it home. Like, my legs was giving out, my eyes was giving out, my body was giving out. Like, I was sweating like a motherfucker. Like, I was drenched in sweat. So as soon as I came home, my mom was like, where was you at? Where was you at? Why you ain't home already? Why it take you so long to get home? I'm just like, Mom, like, girl, I just really want to be like, girl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now, because I ain't fighting for my life. I just want to go and lay the fuck down on my bed. Like, that's it. And she was like, why your eyes so red? Why your eyes so red? You high? You high? I'm like, no, mom, it's my allergies. Because y'all had really, I mean, I still got allergies. But at that time, my allergies will be like really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. I'm like, no, mom, it's my allergies. Damn, like, girl, no, like, no. She's like, yeah, okay, let me find out you smoking. Let me find out you ain't going to school because you want to skip school to go smoke. And I'm just like, girl, and like, I'm still gonna do that. Nah, just to beat my ass. So I go in my room, y'all, and I'm thinking like, you feel me, I'm gonna go hop in the shower. I did not hop in no shower. I laid because I was like, let me just lay down for like 5 minutes, get it together. I'm gonna hop back up and then I'm gonna get in the shower. Nah, as soon as I got in that bed, that was a wrap. I didn't wake back up till like 7, and my mom had woke me up. She was like, get your ass up. I'm looking at her like, bitch, the fuck, I'm in this good ass deep ass sleep. I'm like, girl. She like, don't be looking at me like that. And I'm like, mom, why is you waking me up? She's like, you need to do your homework. You came home and you went straight to sleep. You need to do your homework. I know you got homework, so don't get to telling me you ain't got no homework. I'm like, girl, because I definitely was about to hit her with that. I ain't getting no homework today. She know I was lying. So y'all, I get up and she was like, and I made dinner, so come get your plate. So I go get my plate. I go back to my room. I'm eating my dinner and doing my homework at the same time, y'all. But I couldn't even focus. I think I was doing like history homework. You know, with history homework, you got to really like read and shit. So y'all, I killed that food. I turned on this SpongeBob and I fell asleep doing my history homework. Like, I fell asleep in that book. I think I woke up like in the middle of the night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, damn, drool all over the book and everything, because I literally fell asleep in the book because I was like laying down on my bed, like on my stomach, doing my homework, head all in the book, drool all in the book. I was just like, damn. So I'm checking my phone and stuff. I see that Reggie had texted me. He was like, you never told me you made it home. Is you cool? Like, you looked really lit when I left you. Like, you was wobbling, you was stumbling. Like, you good? Did you make it? Like, he calling me and shit. So I'm like, ooh, let me respond. I mean, it's the middle of the night. I don't know if he up or not. So I text him back. I'm like, yeah, my bad. I made it home. I was like, man, call me when you see this. Like, I got to tell you what happened when I left. So the next day he called me and I'm just like, bro, why the fuck did I pass out in the park? He was like, I knew your ass was hella lit. That's why I kept asking you, sure you wanted to walk by yourself? He was like, see, I knew it. He was like, you should have just tapped out. And I was like, I ain't never tapping out. The only time I'm tapping out is when I pass out. He was like, man, you crazy as hell. We had a little laugh about that. And yeah, then he tried to check me. He was like, so why you didn't want to do nothing with me? And I was just like, your sister was in the room. Like, nah, I didn't feel comfortable. He was like, oh, okay. Why he asked me did I think his thing was small? And I was just like, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, because I still want to hang out with him and smoke, because a lot of times he would smoke with me for free when I didn't have tree. Because y'all, I never bought tree. I didn't start buying tree until I became an adult, when I was with L and I was an adult. But up until then, I think my first time just really buying tree, I was like 21, 22. Before then, like, everybody around me would just have tree, or my brothers would give me tree, or just everybody around me had tree. Like, I never had to buy tree. Like, sometimes I would buy like the Swishers and stuff, but I never had to buy a tree. So anytime I had the chance to blow down the house, I'm blowing down the house, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to blow down the house again. Because again, I ain't had no weed, man. You feel me? The fuck? So I was just like, no, like, why'd you think that? He was like, because why you snatch your hand back so fast? And I was just like, because, like, I didn't want you to think we was about to do anything. Like, no, like, your sister was in the room. Like, that's weird. Like, I just felt hella uncomfortable. I was like, why you don't ever try to do anything with me when she's not around? Like, that was just like hella weird to me, that all of a sudden you want to try to do something with me and your sister's around. Like, that's weird. He was like, man, I was just in a mood. I was just hella high. Like, I don't want you to think I'm weird or nothing. I was just hella high. And I'm like, yeah, all right, okay, cool, whatever. All right, it is what it is. But me and you, no. Because I would just feel like we bumping coochies. Because it's small. And If I want to bump coochies, I would bump coochies. Okay, no, negative, not at all. But yeah, y'all, this was the time I got way too loaded and I passed out in the park. And oh boy tried to he tried to smash with his sister in the room. Like, how weird is that? Like, have y'all ever, I don't want to say I never smashed with someone in the room, because I smashed while a longtime friend was in the room before, but I couldn't do that with like my brothers and sisters. Hell no, that would be weird as hell. Like, that would be hella weird. And my brothers and sisters wouldn't even allow that shit. They would have been like, no, y'all up under them blankets, no, none of that. Like, hell no. My sister would have beat that nigga ass. Like, because my sister was beating niggas ass. So that wouldn't have flew at all. Like, negative, no. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of my story time. Hopefully today is Monday, the September 11th, 2023. If I can edit this video, I will have it up today. It will just be posted late, so y'all might be seeing this at what, like 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, depending on where you at. But I'm gonna try to edit this video and get it out to y'all today, September 11th. Okay, and oh, it's 9/11. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to have this video up today, because I'm gonna try to record every day and post every day this week. So I'm gonna try to post from Monday to Friday. Okay, also y'all, I'm gonna be in Atlanta from the 25th to the 25th, 24th, 26th. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the 25th, 26th, 27th to 28th. Anyways, I'm gonna be in Atlanta from the 25th to the 28th. So if y'all in Atlanta and y'all trying to like meet up and have like brunch, lunch, or go out to a little lounge or something, comment down below or message me on Instagram if y'all in Atlanta and y'all want to link, because I'm gonna be there for 4 days. So get at your girl, because if I can meet some of y'all, I want to meet some of y'all. And I've been to Atlanta before when I was like in middle school, but I have not been to Atlanta and experienced Atlanta as an adult. So I'm ready to pop out. I know it's during the week, but I be hearing it still be kind of baby lit out there during the week. So let's turn up. Y'all hit me, let me know of some fun things to do in Atlanta during the week. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.